welcome to group discussion. Today, we are talking a topic that I'm pretty sure living role of us today right now. Stress to what extent can be controlled? I'm Debby Gustiara.
Hi guys, I'm Manda. Ready to look at numbers inside our country.
Hello everyone, I'm Anabeljwa from Gultom.
Now we're gonna talk about stress. It's making me stressed, but let's go.
Hi all, I'm saufa and tsana. Don't worry, I got something for us. Great. We all know university life is pressure cooker, right? But instead of just complaining, let's look at the research says about why we feel this way. Nida, will the statistics explain it?
The data is real, but according to around 50% in some university and nearly 70% of students are juggling part-time jobs to support themselves while studying. So combine that with massive student that have artists, it's easy to see why we suffer.
Wow, 70%? That's crazy! No wonder the people in morning classes feel like zombies.
Exactly, and it gets worse around final exam. So instead that exam periods have a huge impact because final school exams have take on a huge importance as a factor that determines the person's future. Plus, if you are a student international, sponsored by company or government, like this, the pressure is double because of the high expectations and some challenge dealing with life in a different culture.
And the pressure doesn't just stay in the long term. It hurts. If you look at the cycle and behavioral science, first split and the behavioral side is trigger aggression, anxiety, poor decision making, and an inability to prioritize and isolation. It's a slow, ugly accumulation of factors. Physics, so with tired and science improve. Honestly, if you ask me, it's how we often treat stress and like a purely mental issue, but someone describe it completely physical health too. And personally, I think the scary part isn't workload itself, but that accumulation factor mentioned in the text. Um, you start by just giving a few hours to sleep for an exam, and suddenly you're dealing with chronic nausea and isolation without even realizing you got there. You're basically into a treadmill that keeps going faster, and it feels like ours only choice it keeps on. But thinking to my question, can we control this or are we just doomed until graduation? What do you think, guys?
Yeah, I honestly think a lot of it comes down to change control and lifestyle choice. But you can look, for example, like this. Okay. Point out that a change may be required for like getting more sleep or changing our diet. So the text explicitly says drinking cup of coffee a day may increase stress level rather than reduce them. So if we just want to fix our bad habits, we can control a massive chunk.
I see your point in that, but I don't completely agree with your statement because eating healthier food is good, but it's not enough because sometimes we have to process it. We have to process how do we eat the healthier food, what type to eat to be a healthy person. But sometimes the problem is we can change what is we still in habit, like a bad habit, like what?
Probably doesn't give us always relax and happy in our life. Many problems are supposed to be resolved together. It's not related to how enough and it is.
It's about how you respond to the morning to doctor your hand when everything goes wrong. We need to use cycle relaxation he suggests to take deep breathing, like slowly inhale while counting to 5 and hold for 5 seconds and breathe out slowly. Repeat this 10 times when you feel stressed and concentrate on breathing very
This was actually work or even psychological.
It actually lower your heart rate slowly. Regular exercise like brisk walking for 20 minutes a week and planning breaks in your day. It gives your brain a recap.
Okay, that's fair. But if breathing is not right now, what if someone
So the university function for how many students to that maybe sometimes we just need to go to the good as when we share. And I say sometimes when we are open up to and we sorry because we're stressed for readers and all of that. We talk with others I will do better keeping a diary situation and we cannot the exam for coming, but we can choose not to have any time. That stress is not always can be fixed by changing our habits. Sometimes it comes with situations that beyond our control. Sometimes it comes with family issues, financial difficulties, people our time into our life really We shouldn't be blame ourselves for being stressed because it feels come pressure to many times. But sometimes we can open with our friend who we trust and counselor or university counseling or maybe our parents or, or maybe our best friend too. And for being stressed, we can also can express our feelings to others to help us for growing up and to face that problem for more mature and go well so we can control and managing our stress good. So the conclusion is when we're stressed we can also ask for help and we are not everything comes to be alone. Okay, so for my conclusion, many students experience stress because part-time jobs, exams, and family responsibilities. These pressures can cause psychical and emotional problems. I think some stress cannot be avoided because it comes from situations we can control, such as family problems and academic pressures. However, we should not ignore it. Then we can reduce stress by getting enough sleep, exercising regularly, practicing deep breathing, and asking for help from friends or university counseling service. So, stress is a normal part of student life. Then we can stress is a normal part of student life, but it can be managed with healthy habits.
And in my conclusion, I think stress is very common among students because we have to deal with many responsibilities such as academic pressure, exams, financial problems, and sometimes even part-time jobs. So these challenges can students feel overwhelmed and stressed. However, I think that stress can still be controlled to some extent with healthy lifestyle choices. For example, getting more sleep, eating healthy food, and reducing caffeine intake can help to lower stress levels. And besides that, I think it is also important to seek support from friends or family when stress becomes too difficult to handle.
Wow, this has been a great discussion. I never says. To wrap things up, it's clear from our source the stress is an unavoidable part of student life, and around 70% of students have to work and study, while many also deal with family problems and some results. So, to answer the main question is yes, stress can definitely be managed, but it requires the right strategy. We can manage it internally by avoiding unhealthy habits like drinking too much caffeine and practicing deep breathing and exercise as recommended by Dr. Mendoza. And we can also manage it externally by asking for support from peer mentors, lifeline, or university counseling service. Whenever we become so overwhelmed, Thank you, Nida, Papa, and Alma for the wonderful discussion. And thank you everyone for the listening. Let's all remember to take deep breathing, stay positive, and do our best in the final. And good luck, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.